Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel. You know it's your boy Anime King, and today I'm gonna be giving you part 16 of What If Naruto went missing for 4 years. Get this one to 100 likes as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and yeah, I posted a new episode of What If Naruto went back in time, so go ahead and enjoy that. And on my second channel, I posted a new episode of Naruto, the God of Shinobi, so enjoy that as well. And if you're new and this is the first time you're hearing my voice, I know you see that red subscribe button, so what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click it and join the Anime King family and be a part of the channel. And thank you for the support. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Start the intro. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain. You satisfy the rage in me. So, the last time we left off, Naruto took the soul of Hidan and Kakazu as he traded it to Todd for his god death summoning. He then revived the soul of Minato, which he got 1 hour because Naruto wanted to exact his revenge on Minato for putting the Ninth Tail inside of him. But Naruto found out that Minato was his father, and his emotion and everything changed. As he calmed down, Sakura, Tsunade, and a few others arrive. With Sasuke, Sugetsu, Jugo, and Karin. Jugo, Karin, and Sugetsu were all getting a demon summoning pack, while Sasuke already have his demon summoning pack with the snakes and his demonic Sharingan. So last time we left off, Minato, Naruto, and Sakura were sitting down as all of them was talking. So yeah, let's get straight in this new episode, and if you haven't yet, switch across the playlist and enjoy. So, continue the story. The fourth Hokage? The yellow flash of the leaf, said Tasumi. Minato Namikaze, said Shikaku Nara. Hearing the mix of the names and the titles, Minato looked over to see the council members and Tsunade. Do you want something? Asked Minato. How can you be here? Asked Hiashi. Didn't you read the report that Tsunade sent us on Naruto? Said Shikaku. As Hiashi looked at him, he had the dead god summoning and he could bring people back for a cause. But why would he pick the fourth Hokage to bring back? Asked Inoichi. To take out all this frustration and anger for all he did to him. But Naruto-kun would never do anything to hurt his childhood hero, Hinata said as her father glared at her. Say Kon again with a demon child name and you will face my wrath, said Hiashi, as suddenly he felt a kunai on his neck. Listen, Hiashi, said Minato as he held the kunai up at Hayashi's neck. You know I never liked you. I never saw what she see in you. But never call my son a demon again. Your son? Asked Hiashi. Yes, my son, Minato said as he pulled away the kunai and flashed in front of Hiashi. Naruto is your son? Asked Shikaku. Yes, his mother was Kushina Uzumaki, or rather, Kushina Namikaze, Minato said. And you had to hide his real name because of all of the enemies, said Shikaku. And from him, said Minato as he glared at Hiashi, I could always tell when someone is using people. And you always use people, Hiashi. There was no way I was going to let you use my son. I would have given him a good home, said Hiashi. He would have learned that the upper clans had the real power, not like the Namikaze who treat people like equal. Still stuck up like usual, Hiashi, said Minato. You are among the few people in the leaf that I hate. Okay, I am confused. Why would I be raised by that stuck-up Hyuga like him? asked Naruto. That is easy to explain, Naruto, said Minato as he looked at Hiashi. My sister felt hard for this sob in front of me and they got married. So, he's your uncle, Minato said, as everyone's eyes went wide. What? asked a still confused Naruto. My sister Callista fell hard for Hiashi when we were back in school, said Minato as he glared at Hiashi. My father disapproved of the relationship, but Hiashi played my sister to get access to the Namikaze power and wealth. He asked to marry my sister and they elope. And at that, my father banned her from the clan and all the rights to the Namikaze, till she left him. That is rough, said Sakura. You have not been around Hiashi, haven't you? asked Minato, as he looked at Sakura, who shook her head. He treats everyone that is not in the main family of the Hyuga like they're total crap. And he treats the women lower than crap. It doesn't matter how bad he treated her. I always talked to her and told her to leave. She decided to leave a few times, but no matter what, she always went back. I cannot believe I never knew that. Thoughts Navi, imagine if Hinata and Naruto had gotten together instead of Naruto and Sasuke. Tell me, Hiashi, is Callista alive or did she die in your mad quest of a son in the Namikaze and with the Byakugan? Asked Minato as he glared at Hiashi. She passed away not before giving me 2 girls, said Hiashi as he crossed his arms. Luckily one of them is useful, but the other one is weak. Minato then looked down at Hayashi's side. Taken for a moment, Hinata looks so much like his sister. If you take away the Byakugan eyes and gave her blue sea eyes, then it would have been perfect. Is this my niece? asked Minato. Yes, the weak one, Hinata, said Hiashi as he grumbled. You and Naruto are cousins, but even if you weren't cousins, Hiashi would have never allowed the two of you to even interact. He hates lower class people and he hates the Namikazes more than he hates lower class. Correct, and the Namikaze and their weak ideas of treating everyone lower like equal, said Hiashi. The strongest clan, like the Hyugas and the rest, must bow down to us, said Hiashi. You just always use people to get all you want. Just like you use my sister's love for you, said Minato. Correct. And it cost her her life, said Hiashi. I can't believe you, said Minato. You knew about her condition. What condition? asked Sakura. My sister suffered an injury in the war, and it means that pregnancy was a very risky thing for her. She died in childbirth, didn't she? Correct, said Hiashi calmly. While Hinata's heart was falling into pieces and breaking into dust. No, this can't be, thought Hinata. Naruto cannot be my cousin. What? No, it can't be, as her mind was rattling. It just can't be. I love him. We are meant to be together. As Minato grasped his fist, as he punched Hiashi right in his face, sent him straight down to the ground. Hiashi got to his knees as blood ran out of his nose. Hiashi grasped his fist. What are you going to do? You could never do anything to me, you coward. And the Namikaze clan funds half of your business. You will do nothing because the only thing you love is money. And because Naruto is the last Namikaze, he can pull all of the funds and crush your clan. Namikaze, I always hated you, said Hiashi as he looked at Hinata. Come on, Hinata, we're leaving. Don't think I'm done. I won't let you harm Hinata, said Minato. You cannot touch me there, Namikaze. She's my daughter and a member of my clan. I can use her how I see fit, and like her mother, she follows orders well. Minato bit his lip. As much as he hated it, He was right. There was laws in Konoha that stated that the head of the clan could do what they want to their own clan. There was nothing he could do. Hinata lowered her head as she followed her father into the darkness of the night. Meanwhile, in the demon world, Sasuke stood as he looked at Karin. She had passed out after stone snakes bit into her flesh. So Sasuke, do you think that she will survive the infusion of the demon chakra? Asked Bilo. Yes, she will, Sasuke said. I am surprised that you have that much faith in her, said Bilo. I don't, but I know that she loved me for some unknown reason, and that love will drive her, said Sasuke. Using love to promote your own goals. Very good, Sasuke, said Bilo. However, love can only take you so far. Yes, that is why I'm here. When I was going through it, I could sense chakra even though I couldn't see or hear. So you're hoping that she could sense your chakra and know that you're here and the love will drive her to survive. Correct, said Sasuke. I am using her like I'm using everyone else. Including us? Asked Bilo. Yes, I am using you to kill my brother and Naruto, said Sasuke. And our goal is to kill the Kyuubi student. So our goals are the same, said Bilo. Correct, said Sasuke. However, I remember in our report something about you restoring your clan, said Bilo. What of it? Asked Sasuke. Do you plan on using Karin? Asked Bilo. Combining the Sharingan and her rare ability of sensing chakra at that long distance would be very useful in an offspring. Unknown, said Sasuke. But by far she's the most useful woman that I have met. I see, said Bilo. Why have you come here? Sasuke asked. To give you this, said Bilo as he held up a sword with his tail. It's a snake sword. It looked very much like the sword that he had, the one that Orochimaru gave him. However, he could tell that something was different about it. He lifted up the sword. It was far lighter than the one he currently had. He pulled the sword out of his black sheath to see that it was razor sharp. This is demon steel, lighter and stronger than anything that humans can possibly make, said Bilo. The royal forgers are making weapons for you and your team as we speak. This is the first of the line. Sasuke held the sword as he swung it around himself faster than even him believed that was possible. This is a good sword, Sasuke said. Yes, and Naruto has a sword forged by the foxes, so be ready for that, said Bilo. We want to put you on equal footing with him. I could be unarmed and still be above him, said Sasuke as he replaced his new sword with the old one. Meanwhile, back with Minato, they all stood down there. I don't have much time, asked Minato. No, just under 10 minutes, said Naruto. Still, it was good breathing the fresh air once more, said Minato as he looked at Sakura and the others. No offense, but I want to talk to Naruto alone. Understandable, said Tsunade, as Sakura nodded, as Naruto and Minato went over to talk alone. Listen, Naruto, I think I already know the answer, but do you love Sakura? Asked Minato as Naruto looked down. Do I love her? Yes. I think I loved her before I knew what love was. I sense a but coming, said Minato as he looked at his son. When we were kids, Sakura used to love Sasuke, said Naruto. And you're worried that she loves Sasuke and you're second place, as Naruto nodded his head. I don't think so, Minato said. How do you know? Asked Sakura. Because from what I see, Sakura is a lot like her mother, and she looked at you the way Ren looked at her husband, said Minato. And young girls don't know what they want when they're kids. They get crushes on the coolest guy in school, but at this age they come around. So stop thinking about this Sasuke guy and just be as happy you can be. I will try my best, said Naruto. That is all I have to say, and I believe that Sakura will be there every step of the way. Yeah, I think she will be, said Naruto with a smile. Now Naruto, I wish we had more time, and I wish I could be there to help. But there is one thing I can do. Naruto, when you get back to Leaf, go to the Namikaze compound and go to the record room. It is in the basement under the main house. If you go to the back right wall, you will find a seal. It will only open by a Namikaze blood. Inside, you will find lots of hidden jutsu of the Namikaze clan, including the one I just used, the Flying Thunder God technique. That is a jutsu that gave you the name the Yellow Flash, said Naruto as Minato nodded. Also, there are some medical scrolls that Sakura may like, said Minato with a smile. I will give them to her, said Naruto. I wish that I could teach you the jutsus myself, but I can't do that. I wish that could happen, said Naruto, but unfortunately it can't, as the dark cloud then surround the both of them. It's time, said Todd as he appeared out of the darkness. Naruto, just remember, me and your mother love you, and have a good life. As Minato turned to the others, goodbye everyone. Goodbye Minato, said Tsunade. Sakura, one last thing, said Minato, as Sakura looked at him. Make sure Naruto has a happy life. Will do, said Sakura, as Minato turned to Naruto, who was once again crying. Son, I am so proud of you, said Minato, as Naruto wiped away his tears, as he then hugged his father. I love you, Dad. I love you too, son. As Minato then faded away, as Sakura came up to Naruto. You okay, Naruto? She asked. Yeah, for the first time in a long time, I actually feel good, said Naruto. So, Uzumaki, you're related to the fourth Hokage, said Kiba trying to get a laugh. It is not Uzumaki anymore. It's Namikaze. Naruto Namikaze. The next day, the sun shined bright over Konoha as Naruto was at the Namikaze compound. As he looked at his family crest, Naruto pushed open the gate as he saw a walkway. It looked just like the Hyuga compound. There was dozens of paths leaving off the other small houses. Naruto walked up to the main house and pushed the door open. As he found this place clean, there was a self-cleaning seal. That was the only way possible that the place was still clean. Naruto walked into the room. He was the first person to be in the house just over 16 years. As he saw photos of what had to be his grandparents with a small Minato. As he then noticed a photo of Minato with a woman with red hair. As somehow even before he read the bottom of the frame, he knew that she was his mom. Naruto walked around as he went to the refrigerator to open it, and he smelled a horrible stench as food was left in there, and it smelled horrible. It got rotten. 16 years was way too long. Okay, I'm getting a new fridge, that is for sure, said Naruto as he coughed and walked past the long dead flowers. As he went to check out the rest of the room. Meanwhile, in the demon world, the stone snakes that have been infusing Karin with demon chakra finally pulled back as Karin fell to the ground. Sasuke walked up to her as he checked her pulse. She was alive. So, did she make it? Asked Bilo. Yes, somehow she did, said Sasuke as he looked at the snake. How did the others do? Said Sasuke. They made it somehow. However, Jugo had to be shot back to life after the infusion. Okay, we will then rest for 24 hours. And then we will move out to find Itachi. after I kill Itachi. Then we will move on to Naruto. Sounds like a plan, said Bilo. Back at the Leaf Village, Sakura walked into Namikaze's house. She hasn't seen Naruto in a few hours. He wanted to check out the house by himself. As Sakura could hear someone crying as she walked down there and went inside to see a room with a crib, with diapers and a bottle, and a big play box with Naruto's name on it, with toys inside. This is Naruto nursery, thought Sakura. Hello Sakura, welcome to my bedroom, Naruto said as he looked at Sakura as he had a stuffed bear in his arm. Naruto, are you alright? Sakura asked. Yeah, it's just so hard to take it all in, said Naruto as he looked down at the bear. As she walked up to him and pulled the stuffed bear out of his arm, she placed it back down into the crib and hugged him. As he hugged her back tightly, I feel a lot better. Now to go check it out, Naruto said. What are you talking about? She said. Just follow me. As the both of them went to the record room, as Naruto came up on the seal, he bit his thumb and wiped it on the wall and said release. What is that, Naruto? Asked Sakura. As a hidden room opened up, it was a long narrow room. With the walls, there was books everywhere and scrolls also. This is a Namikaze secret scroll record room. As Sakura slapped him in the back of the head. What was that for? You are not supposed to go around and show people your secret of your clan if they're not in your clan, said Sakura. You don't see Shikamaru going around telling people how he did his shadow possession jutsu. Well, my dad wanted you to have the medical scrolls, Naruto explained as he looked at Sakura. Why would your dad want me to have the medical scrolls of your clan? Sakura thought. As she entered, she saw about 5 dozen scrolls with jutsu that she never heard about. Oh, I know what it is, said inner Sakura. Maybe Minato, Naruto's father, is betting that you and Naruto be together in the end, so the clan secret will still stay in the clan. How about Sakura Namikaze? That has a nice ring to it, said inner Sakura, as Sakura just blushed thinking about it. While Naruto was looking at a scroll that marked the Flying Thunder God technique, this is the jutsu that my dad told me about. As a smile came on Naruto's face, Naruto then took the scroll as he walked out, as Sakura followed behind him. There was a bar in there, as Naruto walked up to the bar, as he took up a bottle and looked at the expired date to see that it was still drinkable. Naruto, you're underage, said Sakura, as he picked up a glass. I will not tell if you don't, said Naruto. Fine, just don't make it a habit, said Sakura as she took the glass. I don't plan to, but after a day like this, I need this, said Naruto as he drank it. But guys, I'm going to be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification, stay posted. Remember, share to all of your friends on your social media platform. And if you haven't yet, go across and check out my second channel, Anime King 2, and enjoy the lovely what ifs. But for now, I'm out. Peace.